Hi guys, it's Jamila here from Slap. Today I'm going to be doing a video on my favourite products from 2021 so far. As you guys know, I do tend to do first impressions of new releases, so felt like it would be a good idea just to go back over a few of the things that I've tried this year and let you know my thoughts on them, let you know which ones I'm loving, which ones I'm not loving so much, the ones that didn't really last the test of time, the ones that I tried again and hated, the ones that I tried again and loved and continue to love. So I'm just going to be sharing some of those with you guys today. If you haven't subscribed already guys, please subscribe. We would love to have you in the Slap family, and without further ado guys, here is the video. So guys, today I'm going to be sharing some of my favourite products from 2021 so far. This is a kind of review of the things that I've reviewed and my thoughts on them now, months after, or weeks after, or days after. And yeah, just letting you guys know what I think of them, which ones are still my favourites, which ones I'm reaching for the most, and which ones I am not liking at all. I'm going to start with some of my absolute faves. My first fave, it actually launched just at the end of last year, but I feel like I'm going to count it because it's saying I did the video 4 months ago, so I feel like that counts. So first up is the Gucci foundation. This is the Gucci Fini Naturel foundation. It's so nice. It's so lightweight. One layer is enough to give really decent coverage. It gives like a semi-matte finish. It feels like absolutely nothing on the skin and it dries down so beautifully. It's one of my favorite foundations and it's the thing I reach for the most. The only reason I don't wear it every single day is because the shade is very much just a match. It's quite light for me. When it launched, I didn't have the opportunity to go into store and try anything on because in the UK we were still on a massive lockdown, but it definitely works for me in winter and it works for me depending on what I've used underneath and what I use on top. But I've got it on today. I absolutely love it. I love the packaging. It's really luxurious, high-end, but it's also fun and girly and cool, and I really love it. I also love the fact that it's such an inclusive launch. They came out with so many shades for all skin tones. It's actually my favorite foundation that's launched this year. My other favorite is the new MAC Face and Body Radiance foundation, which I only reviewed last week, so it's still a bit soon for me to say it's a favorite, but I do really like it. I love the texture of it, I love the glow, and I feel like it's just an easy foundation. But if you want a really nice high-end natural foundation, then this is absolutely amazing. One of my favorite launches of this year, very surprising, did not expect to love it as much as I did, was really uncertain as to whether I should buy it even. I just saw it, I was like, it looks really bright. It looks really bright. I don't wear bright colours. I don't know when I'm going to wear bright colours. And literally since I bought it, I'm wearing a lot more bright colours. Not every day, but whenever I fancy a little pick-me-up, whenever I fancy a bit of colour in my face, I reach for this. And I actually have other colourful palettes. I just don't reach for them. I don't know if it's their formulation that's too powdery, there's too much fallout. Stuff like the Riviera palette from ABH, I really love the brightness of it, but some of them are a bit bright. And also there's a lot of fallout, I get pink all over my cheeks, and it's just like a disaster. So this is actually such a great product. This is the Eyeshadow Prismatic Eyeshadow Palette. It's got 18 shades in it. It's got a really nice variation. I tend to just use the purples and blues. There are a few I haven't tried yet. I haven't really tried that. Haven't tried that. Haven't tried... don't think I've tried the yellow, but I've tried most of them and I really like them. They're really fun. I've actually got this on today. I wasn't actually expecting or intending to create this eyeshadow look because I never would normally have like a blue inner eye, but I just did it. I feel like this eyeshadow palette just makes me a bit more adventurous. So I do really like this eyeshadow palette. It's really fun. It makes you kind of come out of your comfort zone with color. And I really love the pigmentation of it. Things really show up. They're very bright. You dab something in and you're like, okay, I've committed to that turquoise eye. I much prefer this to the other Byredo palette I tried. As you might remember, I did not get along with the Corporate Colours one. Felt like they did not blend into themselves very well. A lot of other people seem to love them, so maybe it's just me, but this one for me is amazing. I love it. The metallics are nice. They're not overly creamy, they're not overly metallic, they're not overly sparkly and glittery. There's not really a lot of fallout. They blend into themselves really well. They're fairly buildable, and there's just really cool, fun, interesting colours that you wouldn't normally play with, or maybe colours you have been looking for. It does also go really well with Pat McGrath toppers, which I do tend to use it with a lot of the time. And yeah, I just really like it. did hear that this was limited edition, but I did actually go to Selfridges the other day and I saw it there, so I'm pretty sure you can get this in some places. So if you do get the chance to get it, I would definitely recommend it. I do really like it as a eyeshadow palette. I feel like it's super fun, especially for summer and just all year round. If you ever just want to have an injection of color in your life, I feel like this is such a good palette and an unexpected favorite of 2021. Definitely my favorite palette of 2021. Another product I absolutely love that has launched this year is the Gucci Rouge de Beauté Brilliant lipstick in the shade Peggy Taupe. I have to say this might be my favorite thing of 2021 so far, and it shouldn't really be. Like, it doesn't last as long as I want it to. It's quite pricey, but I just absolutely love it. I don't know what it is about this, but it is the thing I reach for the most, and I have done since I bought it. I just absolutely love it. I love the shade, I love the feeling of it on my lips, I love the amount of pigment, the amount of tint. I just love it. It is one of many tinted lip balms, lipstick hybrids from the beauty industry. It seems to be the most popular thing to launch at the moment, but not everyone does it well. Not everyone has cracked the code, and I really feel like Gucci have. I love the packaging of it. It's really fun. It's really unique. It sparks joy when you just pull it out of your bag. It's really easy to find because it's just so funky. I love the groovy bottom as well. I feel like it makes it so easy to hold. I love the gold bullets. I love how thin and angled the actual lipstick itself is, and I just love the amount of shine, the sheerness, the color, everything about this. I absolutely love it. It's definitely my favorite product of 2021. It doesn't last the longest, but it is so nice and it's a pleasure to reapply, so I absolutely love this. Another thing that I absolutely love, and it's one of my favorite products from 2021 so far, and it's also a pleasure to apply, is the Hermes blush. This is in the shade 61 Rose Fur, and it is the blush that I've been using only since I bought it. I also bought the Surratt blush, which I do really like as well, but this one is just amazing. I love powder blushes. I tend to reach for powder blushes on a daily basis. But this shade Rose Fur is perfect for me and so nice. It's lightweight, it's silky, it's gorgeous, and I love it. Another product that I love that I tried this year is the Surratt Artistique Liquid Blush in the shade Classique. I really like this product. I don't use it as much as I use the Hermes one, but I love the little sponge applicator. It's a lot less messier than a lot of other ones, and I love the shade of it. It's such a rich pink, and it's so fun. It's really nice, it's really blendable, and it goes with a lot of makeup looks I have. It's really nicely packaged, it's very portable, very easy, very cool, and I love this. It's a really nice little product. Another product I absolutely love that has launched this year is the Patrick Ta Bronzer Contour Duo. It's actually a really nice product, and out of all the bronzer contour duos that have launched this year, it is definitely my favorite. I tried the Wayne Goss one. You guys did not like that at all, and to be honest, I've never used it again since, but the Wayne Goss one was very disappointing because it just wasn't rich enough, but the Patrick Ta one's actually a lot better. It's still not that rich, but in comparison to a lot of other things that have been released, it makes it look like it's super inclusive and super deep, even though it's not super inclusive and super deep, because this bronzer shade is quite subtle and quite light. I have got this on today, and I do like it for the days I do want a bit more of a lightweight bronzer, and I also like to use the creamy contour a lot as well. It does have a very cool undertone to it, but I think when paired with the bronzer, I do really like it. It is one of my favorite cream contours to use, so I am enjoying it. It's just the bronzer is quite light, and it would be good if it came out in one shade darker as well. Love the contour of this. It's very deep, it's very creamy, and it's very, very blendable. If you get a bit heavy-handed, like I do sometimes, it's really easy to blend away and really a pleasure to use. So I do like this product. And now some of the products I haven't loved or love, but not as much as I loved them initially. So the first one, which is in my favorites, but it's something I've used less since I bought it. This is the Fenty Beauty Eavesdrop Skin Tint. When I first used it, I absolutely loved it. It was so nice, made my skin look so dewy and natural and fresh. It was really easy to apply with fingers. But I have to say, this doesn't work in every situation. It doesn't work in every scenario. It really is dependent on the primer you use, how you apply it. The last few times I've tried it, it hasn't really performed for me in the way that it did when I first used it. When I first used it, it felt beautiful on, it looked amazing. It's a bit of a diva of a skin tint. It doesn't work well with a lot of things, and considering a skin tint is supposed to be lightweight and easygoing and fresh, you know, makeup, this one is a bit of hard work really. It's not something I reach for as much anymore, just because I haven't experienced it being as good as it was the first time I tried it. Another thing that I think I kind of like, but I also kind of don't like, is the Christian Dior lip balm. This is the Rouge Dior 000 Dior Natural Satin Balm. The thing I love about this the most is the packaging. I love pulling it out when I'm outside. It feels so chic. I feel like I'm just like whipping out a lipstick, but it's a lip balm. It's really easy to hold, it's really easy to use. It's really nice and comfortable to apply. The way it's shaped, it's just really nice to use. But I do think that this doesn't really nourish my lips for a very long time. It kind of dries them out after about half an hour to an hour. So I don't think it's something I would be repurchasing, but I really love the packaging and I love using it. I just don't like what it does. Because it is refillable, I will pop this out when it's finished and replace it with a lipstick. Another thing I would definitely not repurchase again is, sadly, the Westman Atelier Squeaky Clean Liquid Lip Balm. This packaging is super cute and I really like it. It's very like discreet and cool and different for a beauty product. I like the shade as well. Only thing I don't like about it, which is the fundamental thing, is that because it's an oil, it does not go well with water. It gets into your mouth and it leaves like a film inside of your mouth and your tongue, and it tastes absolutely disgusting. I felt like I would just get over that and get past it and move on. And then I put it on again for like a Zoom meeting and I thought, oh, it looks nice, it looks cute. I love the color of it, it's really pretty. And then I literally had a swig of water and it literally, the two of them just like attacked each other and repelled each other, and it all just started to break down and get in my mouth, and it was just the most disgusting thing I've ever experienced, and I'm never going to use this product again. It's such a shame because the color is nice and the formulation is cute. It's just because it's an oil, I don't know why they didn't realize it, but it does not react with water. So hopefully I will save you some money. Please don't buy this product. It is not fit for purpose at all. It doesn't work. So that's that. Another thing that I do like, but I do not use anymore, is the By Terry Hyaluronic Hydra Concealer. I'm gonna give this another go when it becomes a bit warmer. This is in the shade 600 Dark. It's not that deep for the deepest shade. That's one thing I don't love about it. I do like the pen brush setup. I feel like that's really cool. It should be refillable and it's not. That's something I also don't love about it. The last couple of times I used this, it was very drying because it's got a really like lightweight powdery feel to the consistency of the formulation. It feels quite drying under the eye. I used it a couple of times for like quick fix looks and it just dried out my under eye. It felt like I was literally putting like a liquid powder under my eye, but not in a good way. So I'm gonna have to try this when I get a bit more sweaty and oily and hot and see how it goes, but for now it's something I just skip. I don't even bother trying because the last couple of times I tried it, it just didn't do a very good job. Also, the inclusivity of it is pretty poor. Also, just not the best product either. So unfortunately, something from By Terry I don't actually love, even though I love a lot from By Terry, but this one for me wasn't my favorite. Oh, one more thing, the Becca powder. I tried this. Light Shifter Atmospheric Veil. This one actually hard panned as I was using it. For some reason I decided to just scratch off the top. It does work okay. It's not bad, but it's not great and doesn't really do much. And also Becca are going to be going out of business, so sadly you won't be able to really get it from September. I do like the packaging of this, and I feel like the packaging of it is really fun, but to be honest I actually forgot I even had it because it was just in the back of my powders, something I've never thought about again. So guys, that is it. Those are my favourite products so far of 2021 and some of my not so favourite products so far of 2021. Hopefully you found that interesting, hopefully you found it helpful. Definitely a lot to love. I definitely would say my top ones are the Byredo Prismatic palette, the Hermes blush, the Gucci Rouge de Beauté Brilliant lipstick. Absolutely love that so much. There are so many products that I have loved this year. A few misses have definitely occurred, but I'm excited to see what else comes next. I know we've got the Pat McGrath blushes coming out soon. Very excited about those. Also, we have Valentino Beauty coming out soon, and I just found out that it is being headed up, the creative direction is being headed up by Rahul Alejandre, who is one of my favorite makeup artists. Go and check him out on Instagram. He's amazing, he's so good, and he is actually going to be the creative director of that. So I'm even more excited to try it than I was before, and that's coming out at the end of this month. So hopefully I'll be able to get some even newer stuff out for you guys soon. I've also got the Glossier lipsticks coming out soon, and the Chanel bronzer. Let me know in the comments down below if you want to see that. It is already out in the US, but it's not going to be out in the UK until June 4th. So if you are interested in a review on that new Chanel deeper shade bronzer, let me know in the comments down below and I will check it out for you guys. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this video. If you haven't subscribed already guys, please subscribe. We would love to have you in the Slap family. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.